What's up, y'all? Hey, everybody coming on in. Hey, PJ Parlay. Kids. I am. I'm feeling so much better. I am. I still didn't eat too much of nothing because I was just scared that if I eat the wrong thing, I'll be back messed up. So I didn't eat regular stuff. I kind of just snacked on some stuff. Okay, it says week. That's weird. But okay. So I'm gonna get started because I got a couple of things. Well, we gotta go through. We gotta go through a couple of pages here. We're gonna talk about what True has talked about. Make sure. Hey, Sky Z. And make sure everything's working. It's supposed to be working. Okay, I think I did it. Hey. Trying to have multiple phones is crazy. So I know a couple of people are live right now, but I promised my people I was gonna go live. So regardless of who live, I gotta go. Because I ain't gonna stay up too late. All right. But yeah, so we're gonna talk a little bit about True. In her interview. Okay. Talk a little bit about that, her interview. And I'm trying to think I set this up. Okay. I didn't use the StreamYard. I probably should have used StreamYard, but oh well, it's okay. I'll use it next time. But so I watched the video a few times just to check and make sure I didn't miss anything, or when I went through it, make sure I didn't miss anything or nothing like that. So I watched it. So I hope everybody had a good day at work or just a great productive day. I know I did. I'm trying to bounce back my stomach, y'all, but I'm here. I tried to eat something regular tonight, and I was able to keep it down. So thank God for that. Hopefully I'm able to sleep through the night and everything be okay. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see as the night go on. But yeah, so Sherry gave permission for True to talk to this person about the Wells family. Okay. Now the question is why did Granny give permission and not Allie? Why did Granny give permission and not Allie? Because we all know Allie sat down, did a whole interview with Chris McDonough. She sat down there with H and she did a whole interview, you know what I'm saying, as the guardian of H. And I'm wondering, why didn't True get a chance to sit down with anybody with a guardian and do the same? So that's something that I have a question about. I'm wondering about that. Okay. That's kind of a little weird to me. And then not only that, she didn't do that in the beginning. The baby been missing for 3 months. Not only that, but she's speaking out 3 months later. So I don't know if she was given the opportunity to speak out. I'm not sure. So I'm kind of iffy on that. Okay. Secondly, I want to address, because people making you hearing people talk a little bit about, Allie, did an interview and Ace did an interview and now True's doing an interview. But they really don't come out and talk a lot. They did one interview, maybe I've seen maybe one or two. And then they went on in the background. Now, I've heard and seen Don has been running his mouth, talking bad about Allie, talking bad about H. Candace has talked about them. I mean, Don has really been dragging them. He's even accused them of kidnapping Summer. But he's been going on and on and on. And they haven't said nothing since they interviewed. And Don has been doing all this talking. He's been just running his mouth left and right. And they haven't said too much anything until Truth just came out. Okay. So it kind of make you wonder, is this like a feud? Are y'all gonna be back and forth feuding with each other? Are y'all gonna be back and forth? You know, because they sat and they let Don just talk about them. Don did drag them. I've heard a couple of times where he's talked badly about them. Okay, so that's kind of weird to me. But anyway, so let's keep going. I don't see nothing wrong with the baby doing the interview. Some people feel like, you know, a child or she's a kid and yada, 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 and she shouldn't do an interview. But the main thing is that did True get a chance to talk to the police? It came out that she did not get a chance to talk to the police, but that her mom was in contact with the police, and the mom supposedly relayed the message to the police. Allie came out and did an interview, and H came out and did an interview. So I didn't see nothing wrong with True doing one interview. Now, do I think it's appropriate for her to continuously have a relationship and talk to these people on YouTube? No. I think that's inappropriate. But to just, you know, speak out about June 15th, if she saw anything on June 15th, I don't see nothing wrong with that. And yeah, her account of the Wells, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Long as she had a guardian present or a guardian permission, and it seemed like she had Sherry, which is her grandmother, present. So I really didn't see nothing wrong with that. Now it would be a problem if she continues to talk to these people and continually keep in touch with these people, because after she told what happened, that should be it. There's nothing else to say. You gave your account of everything, your recollection of everything you saw, yeah. So it's nothing else to really be said after that. But other than that, why is it fair that H should come out and talk and not True? So I just don't see, yeah. Long as an adult present, then I don't see nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Thank you, MC. Welcome everybody. Okay, let's move it on. But this is turning messy. I'm gonna say that this is turning very messy. Because you have friends that has fallen out and they bashing each other on social media, and not just that they bashing each other on social media. You got these teens. Y'all don't think Hunter's watching social media on YouTube? You don't think True is watching social media on YouTube? These kids are watching, even the younger siblings. I'm sure Wells' brothers, the three little boys, I'm sure they watching YouTube. I'm sure they watch YouTube. So I'm sure they're watching, just like H and True watching Don and everything bash them and their family. Yeah, they seeing all of this. It's all on social media. It's everywhere. It's on Facebook. It's on YouTube. Hell, it's on Patreon. Everything that's going on is on social media, and all those kids are privy to all this information. And that's something I thought about. So you know they watching. And I'm sure they feel some type of way about that. Hey, Linda Boo. They feel some type of way about that. Another thing I want to say is they all treat they kids the same. They all are the same. I don't see a difference in Candace and Don and Allie and her kids. I don't see a difference. I don't see a difference in these families. They was friends that fell out over a man, lies, not trusting one another, things of that nature. And now a baby has came up missing, and they beefing on social media. So yeah, it done got real messy. Real messy. Real messy on YouTube right about now. But yeah, they are just alike, y'all. They are just alike. There's no difference. Just alike. But this is supposed to be pray for my sister to get well. Okay, but I pray for your sister. This is supposed to be about summer. And not all about this drama and the BS and all this extra stuff. It's not about her. But I'm also wondering why Allie, like I said, was not there to supervise, but Granny. So it makes you wonder about that. So Sherry was there to look out for True's best interests. I mean, you can't trust these people on social media. You can't trust these people. You don't know really who you interviewing with. I mean, you don't know. You might think you having a private conversation with somebody and it end up all over the internet. So, yeah, after this one interview, I would, if I was True or her guardian, I would cool it. No other communication with nobody as far as what she seen or what she know. That is it. What she said, that's it. So True said that she don't want people saying she was involved with Summer gone missing because I wasn't. So her quote was, "I just don't want people saying I was involved with Summer going missing because I wasn't." Because she wasn't. The first question to come in, man, is why does she feel like people are blaming her? Have y'all heard anybody blame True? I know I've heard Don blame Allie, and I've heard Don blame H. I'm not sure if I heard True name be brought up yet, but probably have. I don't even know. But why does True feel like she's being blamed for something? Is someone out there saying she took her? I don't know. I haven't heard anything. But this is why she says she spoke out. In my opinion. Hey, Phoenix, baby. In my opinion, nobody should believe Don Wells throwing up Allie H. We done heard him bring up thousands of suspects. Okay? Thousands of suspects. Why would anybody believe that Allie and True, because she wasn't even there that day. So why would True have been the one to kidnap Summer? I don't know. But I wouldn't dare believe a word that come out of Don's mouth. If it's not backed up by some type of legal proof or I'm not believing nothing that come out of Don's mouth. It has to be documented, sealed by LE before I believe what Don says. Because since for 3 months, he has thrown a lot of suspects, and people on Facebook has helped Don with suspects. Yeah, they send suspects to his DM with their background, with their mugshot, with their arrest record. There's been millions of people accused of hurting Summer. And there's been millions of people helping Don accuse other people of taking Summer. I don't believe a word that comes out of any of their mouths. Girl, me either, girl. They have to have a sworn affidavit stapled to their chest before I believe anything else that come out of their mouth. I mean, I have to have a sworn affidavit. Yeah, that's where we at. Sworn affidavit. Pretty much. Because I just don't believe. I don't believe nothing that they be saying. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. But this girl had a lot to say, y'all. She had a lot to say. And it makes you wonder. But for people, if y'all, let me do a quick PSA. This is gonna get a little bit deep, and it's gonna if you are been a victim of SA and you're easily triggered, or if you've been abuse victim and you're easily to be triggered, you might want to check on out, because it's gonna get a little bit deeper here in just a few moments. And I do want to give y'all a warning before y'all stay in here and then get hit with something and then mess your night up. So I do want to give you a warning, a quick PSA. Okay? All right. Real quick. But yeah, so he's thrown out, Don has thrown out a lot of narratives after narratives. He keeps putting blame on any person he can. Any person that he can. Okay? And I feel like that's wrong, because you can destroy people's life, their character, lying on them. You can destroy their reputation. Just throwing people out there, that's something serious. As kidnapping a child, you can destroy somebody's reputation. Just trying to cover your own ass, that's not cool. I don't agree with that. But we know Don is a narcissist, and he's trying every avenue to find out who's next he can blame for Summer's disappearance. Who's next he can blame. And we see through Don, and I never thought that True went out and kidnapped Summer, not once. There's no logical reasons exclude her, in my opinion. Just logical. She wasn't even there that day. She was not on the property that day. So she would not be a suspect or a person of interest to kidnap that baby. Even if it was to save her, she wasn't on that property that day. Then, as I continue watching, the interviewer asked H, as is true, does H have a defense attorney? Some of these questions, y'all, it's not funny, but it's hilarious, because the parents have made this about them, not Summer. I'm so sick of the circus they made. What is going on? I don't have any to listen anymore. Number of reasons I too then was Summer. Yeah, I understand that. I definitely understand. Now they made this a whole it's a shit show. Yeah. So the interviewer, she asked, True, did or does H has a defense attorney? She said no. But why would he have a defense attorney? I'm just asking. Don and Candace don't. They don't have a defense attorney. The attorney they got, let me tell you the attorney they got. The attorney they have is legal representation for when they go to court for their younger 3 boys that they're trying to, I don't know if they're even trying to get back, that the state took. That's the only attorney they got. And that's court ordered, free representation. But they don't have no legal attorneys or anything like that, because they don't have a need for one right now, because Nobody's in jail. Nobody's had charges brought up against them. Yeah, the only lawyer, it really is not even a lawyer, representation they have is the legal counsel for when they go to court for those younger 3 babies that was taken, because they have the right to be there. When they go to court, they got the right to be there. They got a right to, defend themselves. Hey, Hawkeye, thank you. I might have a little glow. I almost died yesterday. I was in so much pain. I almost was in the emergency room. What was going on. But yeah, something did not sit well with me, and I'm scared to eat ever since then. I don't know what's going on. Thank God I'm still here, though. But yeah, so yeah, they don't have no attorney. So I just thought that was kind of weird. Yeah, none of them have lawyers yet. I believe the only time they will, when it will get serious, is if TBI, sheriffs, or the police go and arrest them and file, put charges on them or arrest them for something. That's when I believe they will go and get an attorney and things. That's when it's gonna get real. But now we're not at that point yet, so I don't believe nobody is even looking for an attorney. And Don has lied a few times, and the attorneys that he said he got was a little company on YouTube. Not a little company, no disrespect to the company, but they represent finding missing children. So Don and them does not have legal representation as for the Summer Wells case. They don't have any lawyers or nothing like that. I'm just letting y'all know. Thank you, Phoenix. It sounds like something I would have said before I found out I had stomach ulcers. You may need to look into that. I ate something that didn't sit well with me, and I didn't know what it was at first. My chest got real tight, and then my stomach was hurting real bad, and then the pain shot up my back all at the same time. Damn near passed out. And someone told me, said something that you ate is something that you ate. But what I ate like 3 hours ago, so I don't know if it had problems digesting. I have no idea. But yeah, it damn near took me out. So once I barely made it, I drove to the nearest gas station for work because it hit me right as I was pulling out from work. Made it to the gas station. Barely walked in. Everybody was worried about me, asking me, okay. I said, I'm okay. I just need some Tums. I need something just to help me. So I was chewing the Tums, trying to hurry up and chew too. I had somebody on the phone with me. I took about 3 of them. Put my seat back. Tear just coming down my face. I was like, feel like I was about to die. Like I could not even make it home, nothing. So in pain, I let that dissolve a little bit. And then that made me nauseous. So I could barely even taste that. I didn't want none of that. And then I drove home. I just took off all my clothes. I just got naked. And I just laid stretched out in the bed. And also had 3 ibuprofens. And then like 5 minutes after I laid completely out, that's when the pain just started ceasing. And I never got out the bed till the next day. I could not get out of my bed. It was that bad, y'all. But yeah, it was serious. I ain't never felt nothing like that in my life. Never. So they thinking it was something that you just kicked yourself out the chair. Yeah, the something just didn't sit well with my stomach. So yeah, my body's still going through the changes. So it has to get used to being older, trying to carry something, and I got to watch everything I'm eating now. And oh God, y'all, it's a lot. So I'm just trying to watch what I eat, because I know with my daughter I couldn't eat eggs, and that's what I ate that took me out of here. So I'm thinking I just probably can't eat eggs. So I'm gonna stay away from eggs because that almost took me up out of here. Yes, thank you. Yes, I was like, oh my God, I can't go live. I was like, well, when I wake up, I'll write them a message on the wall and let them know. Yeah, because I was like so messed up. All right, so let's see what we're gonna go where we at. Yeah, so nobody has a lawyer right now. Everything is premature, in my opinion, for Hunter. It's very premature for Hunter to have a lawyer, for Allie to have a lawyer, for everybody to have a lawyer. I don't know why Donna and Candace. I mean, they should have some type of representation, but hey, whatever. But it's very premature for anybody else to have a lawyer as of right now. But thank you. Yes, y'all. I'm so much better. So much better. True said that the parents' reactions with the kids, talking about the Wells, showed that they had problems. So she said that how the parents reacted with the children showed that there were problems. And that's plausible because Don and Candace have slipped up and talked about how they talk, like, cuss their kids out. Things they say to them. They told us how they talk to them. All y'all gotta do is go back and watch interviews. They'll tell you how they talk to their kids. Family members have told us. H has told us. Allie has told us. Sherry has told us. True has told us. Everybody has told us, including Don and Candace, how they treat their kids. So that's very plausible. Hey, Leanne. And from what we observed from pictures, photos, videos, body language of the children, all of that, there's a problem between kids and parents. Something's going on between the kids and the parents. Okay. True said that the kids show behavior problems, meaning acting out. And normally that's a sign for help. When the child acts out, or there's a cry out for help. That's a sign that something's wrong. Something's going on with that child. Something's wrong in the home, possibly. So True says she recognized that the kids had behavior problems that would act out. Yes, Hawkeye, it's been a real serious roller coaster. I'll kid you not. But yeah, and she said they wasn't treated well, which we already know. Once again, looking at videos, photos, and by what they said, Don and Candace, we all came to that conclusion 3 months ago. Okay, 3 months ago, that the kids didn't have a good life. That they didn't have a good life. They was pretty much neglected. And for what is about to be said, abused, which we already figured that too. Once again, if y'all are triggered, because I'm about to get down to some things that might trigger y'all. So any SA abuse victims or physical abuse victims, if this triggers you, y'all might want to exit out the chat, okay? Or exit out the video and come back later. Whatever y'all want to do. Okay. True said that Summer acted skittish around Candace when she drank. Yes, Phoenix. Yes, Hawkeye. So now we know from Candace's past history, she can be violent and mean when she's intoxicated. True said that Summer acted skittish around Candace when she drank. So when I think of skittish, I'm thinking about when Candace around and she's drunk, she's probably jumpy. She's probably jittery. She don't know if her mama coming to pop out of nowhere or yank up out of nowhere. So she's probably like skittish, jumpy. Okay. And that's a sign of physical abuse, by the way. Just to reiterate on the signs of abuse. That's a sign I had to pop out for a minute. So excuse me if I don't mention this, but yeah, I remember the first week when Ellie was still on the ground and he got reported. They was screaming. Oh yeah. I've talked about that in one of my prior videos. The couple of options that it could have been. It could have been Summer, or it could have been the boys yelling for Summer, or it could have been One of the older people yelling for Summer, or actually Summer. But yeah, so Candace had a past history. She can be violent and mean when she's intoxicated. So this is actually possible for Candace. Summer probably was skittish around her mama. She probably, hey, Nene. So that behavior alone is a sign of physical abuse. And like I said, we did a video on it for those, that watched and read the signs of all the sexual, physical, neglect, all the type of signs of abuse. We did a video on it. True said the kids look scared. And she said she gave her mom all the information, and that her mama allegedly gave all the information to law enforcement. So I don't know how that went. I'm surprised law enforcement didn't want to talk to her. I'm kind of shocked that law enforcement didn't want to talk to her. Instead of getting, normally they don't get hearsay, they like to talk to the person themselves. So I'm actually kind of shocked about that. Oh, yes, Hawkeye. Yes. Yes, Smokey. Yes. A lot of conflict. Oh, it's a lot. So True was asked, was she missing in 2018? And she said no. She ran away. She ran away from home. She never was missing or anything like that. Yeah. And if y'all recall, when Allie did her interview, she talked about having issues with her daughter. So we was kind of aware that it was some going on with mom and daughter, where she told us that her daughter would run away. So True validated that. So we are aware of True running away and Allie saying she ran away. So we know that the baby, she never went missing. So True was never kidnapped or nothing like that. Most of her behavior, in my opinion, was most likely from the environment around her, not having the best mother or role model. We see these a lot in these parents, like Allie, Candace, Dawn. So it's not surprising that this child, had issues. Like True had issues, and she said she's worked on her situation, and she knows she's better now. But I mean, you can tell by the environment, the people that we see. You see how they look. You see how they talk. You see their surroundings. So these kids is not having a good life here. I mean, we're just gonna be honest. It's not good. And most of her situation is most likely her environment. She's around drugs. She's around alcohol. She's around all these things, and they're being given to them by adults on top of it. So, yeah, they never really have a chance. Neither family, Melancy or whatever her name is, Melancy, and the Wells. None of them. Neither one side kids is good at this time, in my opinion. Exactly. Who even knows if they ate regularly? You right. We don't know. It's sad. It's so sad. So it's not surprising that this child had issues. I mean, they don't accurately keep tabs or eyes on their kids or provide for their kids well. I mean, and we know how teens can be, but it's also how they raised. How they raised is everything as well. Right. You're right, Phoenix. True said she did not run away to the Wells house because people thought that, I guess, that True ran away to the Wells house. So she said no, she didn't. She didn't know the Wells when she ran away. So they recently, I guess later on in time, is when they became friends with the Wells before she had her running away spells. So she didn't meet them till afterwards. True said she witnessed abuse from Candace, the brothers, and grandma, the infamous granny. The infamous grandma who reported that Summer was sick and wasn't feeling well and looked sick. She was cold. What she said, had chills. Never got her out the car. Yeah, the one that got the new allegation. Yeah, she said she witnessed Granny too abusing those kids. How about that? Candace, brothers, and grandma on Summer. Very sick. Very sick, but it's plausible. Let me tell you why. It's plausible. Because Granny has been there the whole time. Why stay there? Right with them on the property around it if you not like them? Why be right there? Why wait 3 months to report anything? And also when Candace's older kids got taken by CPS from the state, grandma never stepped in to try to get her grandkids either. So I also thought about that when it came to grandma, that the apple don't fall too far from the tree. That Candace is most likely like her mama. So, see, they lived here for 13 years. Why they produce a single person? They know local mama in a year. Mine is only for the same. Yeah, so I think grandma's just like them, and I believe that's why she was right there with them. When that fight happened, she was right there in the midst of it. Because they all alike. She right there jugging, just like everybody else. Everybody's drink kicking in and pushing back and forth. Granny right there in the middle, pushing back and forth too. They all alike. If I was grandma, I'd have been called CPS grandma. Exactly, but that's why she never called, because she just liked them. That can be believed, because why would you sit there and allow your grandkids to get abused, for the boys to smoke weed? I mean, you right there witnessing all of this. Why did you not do nothing? Why would you not do nothing? I believe grandma couldn't get the kids. Something her past will surface. That's what Candace get it from Grandis. That's just not making sense. So now we know why grandmom didn't intervene for Candace, oldest kids, in my opinion. Grandis is just alike. And it also goes with, like I said, wow, and how Grandis stayed as long as she did and dealt with these conditions. So my question is, so y'all all mistreated this baby. So all of y'all mistreated this baby. So it was Summer Wells against all these adults and her brothers. Is that what y'all telling me? It was little Summer Wells against Candace, Don, Granny, and brothers. Is a toilet in the kitchen? I don't think so. Girl, don't ask me. Because when I saw that house, I couldn't even, I don't even know how they lived in there. So I couldn't even tell you. I would have to look again. Because I just saw stuff everywhere. So I couldn't tell what was what. But it was little Summer against all of them. And that's hard for a little 5-year-old. I mean, you getting it from every which way. That's messed up. It's just messed up, y'all. And we already know about Candace, her history, her older kids, her court documents, her arrest record, charges. And it shows who these people are and how far they're willing to go. It shows who these people are and how far they're willing to go, in my opinion. Some never had a chance with a mom like Candace, in my opinion. She never had a chance. Now, little Candace, she has a chance because she got adopted by a good family that raised her. She had a chance. Little Summer didn't have a chance. She didn't have a chance. She was always alone. We saw and heard that. She just never had a chance. I gotta look again, girl. I ain't pay no attention to that shower, nothing when Chris showed us that went through the house. Because I ain't look at the new whatever it is they got going on. I ain't look at the new whatever y'all talking about. Where he was allegedly shooting up drugs. I ain't look at that. Hey Kendra, baby. Yeah, I ain't look at it, so I don't know. She did get adopted by somebody. Skazzy, I'm talking about eventually. I know little Candace went through a bunch of foster homes, but she eventually got adopted by a good person who raised her. I know the history. I'm just saying she did get adopted by a good family. Period. She got adopted by a good family that finally brought her up and raised her, and she didn't turn out as bad as her mama. They are both wasted. I'm glad for that fact. Yeah. New live where he shit. What? If you look to the right of Don, the shower is right there. You talking about in the new video? Oh, I don't, girl, I don't watch him. I don't watch him. I'm glad for that fact. Yeah, me too. Did y'all notice that you can actually see down back up? Yeah, you can see the I mean, if you watch him wearing shorts at the prayer circle, you can see that his legs is ate up. That that he shot up in his legs. So yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, I'm not surprised. I don't have to watch, and I already put two and two together. They say he took a boo boo on last street. Yeah. Well, if you high and you don't know what you doing, where you going, where you coming, where you sitting, but hold on, y'all said it was the shower that was in the kitchen. So why would he boo boo in the shower? Well, you know what? If he was shooting up, I just hope that he's safe. And they have 911 on speed dial in case he shoot up in the wrong vein and he be laid out up in there. I just hope they have 911 on speed dial. If he hit the wrong vein or an abused vein and he don't be laid out somewhere looking crazy in the hospital fighting for his life. They said, I heard Candace looked real bad. Lord, I cannot. I can't. I hope so, Gab, because their parents is a hot mess on social media. You right about that. I am smart fry you too, baby. Yeah, they're gonna have to have I hope at that address they are known they have Narcan already in the car. They need to have Narcan in the vehicle on the way to the address, every single car. Because you never know. Right, Tay. You get too old for that. They said Candace look dead. Oh my god. Boo boo includes sound. How much drugs had these? You know what? I don't even want to know. I don't want to know. It just don't seem like these people love life or love their children enough to, I mean, at least try. At least try. Like, I mean, are we serious? I went in. I was in a live chat last night. Mom said she called the cops in the area to do what the check and they refused to do. Wow. Oh yeah, they must be tired of them. The host zoomed in on Candace's wrist and said she had a drug-induced coma and proceeded to go live. These are the people that are supposed to be doing everything they can to get the church back. And you know what? I thought about Candace probably be doing it as well. I mean, because why would you? They're a piece of work. They was high. You wouldn't think they had a daughter missing. Oh yeah, they'll act like it on that basis. They kicking it. They don't got no kids. They are kicking it. You heard Don. Don was happy his boys was taken. He said, "I feel safer." He was happy. Don was happy that his boys was removed out the home. Yep, I feel they're safer where they're at. That's exactly what he said. He was good. He was okay. At least if they're not doing no wellness checks. I mean, you know what? They took their blood, so they took their blood, so they know everything. Hey Annie, baby, thank you. They know every drug that's in their body. You best believe me. On June 15th, they know every drug that they do. They already have it. Candace had a cigarette burn on her lap. I was like, oh my god, she's been dying now. Oh yeah, then she definitely gonna be on that hard stuff. Because people want to just say, oh, she's doing a little marijuana and a little alcohol, but and if you're sticking with Don and he's right there doing hard drugs, you mean to tell me you ain't tried it or done it at least once? I don't know about that. I don't know. You can hear her tell Don Wells online that I need you to sit down. Part was Don Wells actually had one of the victims' advocates on the phone. You can hear her tell Don Wells in that live.